What performance tonight then? Completely different than Saturday. What do you put it down to?
Well, yeah, result of the season for us, I think. That obviously they've only been beat once all season. Fantastic football inside. We just didn't allow them to do anything tonight. We had a game plan. We executed it to a T. What do I put it down to? I don't really know. Really, it's a funny one because the difference between Saturday and today is night and day. And I just told them that in there. I said, I've said it all season. It's not a switch. You don't turn it on and off. You have to be ready to go to war every time you get in your car to come to football. Tonight I was ready for a war from minute one, and they knew that. They knew I was fed up Saturday, even though I wasn't there. They knew that I wasn't happy, and rightly so. Not to have a shot on goal away from home in 90 minutes is not what I built my team around. Not to work hard with and without the ball is not what I built my team around. I built my team with lads that will run through brick walls, lads that will give everything, whether things are going right or wrong. Saturday that was missing. Tonight, to a man, Loughborough didn't have any answers for us, and they can say what they want, and they didn't get going, and this, that, and the other. Rubbish. We were by far the better team.
And you said it a couple of times there. Your team, what a team performance from everybody, from Luke at the back to strikers. Everybody put a shift in. What do you put that down to?
Putting a shift in is minimum requirement, isn't it? You get paid good money to turn up to football. Putting a shift in is minimum requirement. That should be installed from a young age. And whether things are going right or wrong, you should run around and try your hardest, even if things aren't coming off. Tonight, they had good spells, they were good football inside at full time. Of course, they've got patterns of play, they shift the ball really well. But we were tight, we were locked on, we were fierce in the tackle. We didn't lose many headers, we didn't lose any second balls, put it into good areas, played in their half. Just fantastic, wasn't it? It was. I can't praise the lads enough. I'm so pleased for them. I'm more pleased for the fans that went away to Sherwood on Saturday and have been to a few games this year where they've probably thought that was rubbish. They pay their hard-earned money. But like I said at the start of the season, it's not going to be quickly. It's going to be over time. And if we play like that, I mean, we don't have much to worry about. It's just getting it on a more consistent basis. And we know what we need. It's just getting them to Wisbech. I thought, obviously Kai's back with us tonight to the end of the season, made a huge difference. Stacey Freeman needed a couple of 90 minutes from Stamford, and just lads that talk. I say to them all the time, if you can talk while you're out there, obviously I was out there tonight, all the experience in the world, no legs, but what I can do is talk. And you had myself, and I think everyone spoke tonight, and it makes your game 10 or 15% easier. Because you know what's around you, you know what's coming onto you, and the lads were fully at it tonight, and I can't praise them enough.
Goal of the season, first goal.
Good strike, wasn't it? I thought he might have come off his shin pad. Not giving him goal of the season for that. Doesn't do it enough. He needs to do it more. But again, Jonesy, we know he's got good quality, and it fell to him at the edge of the box, and he just caught it sweet. And we're always better when we've got something to hang on to. Always better when we've got something to hang on to, and we got that goal and we know that they're going for the league titles, and obviously people raise the game to play against them, but I go back to it, I don't think they had answers for us. I honestly don't think they had any answers for us, and I maybe they was a bit shocked at what we was all about, because when we played them earlier on in the season, we are a completely different outfit from that. So whether they thought they were going to turn up and have the same sort of performance as what they had at their place, I think it was 5-0. They was in for a shock, and like I say, we had a game plan. We stuck to that game plan and executed it. So it was great.
And you got Pat in midfield, who I think personally was my man of the match.
Mine as well. And I say it all the time. Pat's been unlucky this season. He's been absolutely as good as gold. Don't miss a training session. Don't moan when he's not picked. I had a chat with him early on in the season. I said, look, if you want to go out and get minutes and play, or you want to stay here and fight for your team, for your spot in the team, and he just turned around and said, Gaffer, I love it here. I'll fight for it. And fully, my man of the match tonight, as well as yours. He won headers, he won tackles, he won 70-30 tackles that weren't in his favour. He got us up the pitch, and he just tied towards the end, and obviously put Mo on that gives us good energy and stuff. And But yeah, so pleased for Pat, brilliant.
And I suppose the key now is to replicate that on Saturday.
And that's just our problem. You know, if we could put 10 of them together, we'd be half decent. We seem to put one together, 2 average, 1 really poor, and then a bit of a nothing one, and then we get another good one, and you think, oh, what's going on? And that's just being young, naive at times. It comes with experience. But yeah, if we can build, I think we've got 7 games left, 7 games of the season. If we can build towards the end of the season, get a full pre-season in us as a squad, add 1 or 2 more bits of quality, and try and build on this season. And I think we'd have to look back as a club, as a management team, as fans, and go, do you know what? It's probably a successful season. You know, after coming in, what we was up against, I certainly would. And like I say, if we could build on that going forward, that'd be great.
And you said Stacey needed 90 minutes from Stamford. Is he here for the rest of those 7 games, or
no? Stacey will. That's Stacey done. 2 games we had him for. He needed 2 90 minutes. He's got his 2 90 minutes. He's been brilliant for us. Really thankful to Stamford. Obviously, they're going for league titles as well, for letting us have him. And obviously, I played for Gresh. I know Gresh really well. And you know, grateful to let him have him and help us out for 2 games. And that's what it's all about. I said at the start of the season, you need good contacts in non-league football to help you out. Setch has been brilliant for us as well at Corby, letting us have Charlie for a couple of games, and obviously Kai when he was at Bedford. And if you've got good contacts in non-league, it will carry you quite a long way. And obviously, fortunately, I've been around it long enough to have them contacts. It's just getting them in and getting them on a full-time basis, players you want, and like you say, adding lots of quality. We know what we need. It's just getting them to the end of the world, which is Wisbech. It's not easy, but like you say, I keep plugging away. Me, Brooksy and Ped will keep plugging away through the summer, and hopefully build.